So this stitch forms little blocks of squares, and we put the blocks of squares together to make it into a filling. So this is what it looks like here, and you can just see the block here. So it's like a rectangle shape. If you haven't seen the mosaic stitch video, you can pop over and check that out now, because it's very similar. This has got an extra stitch in it to the mosaic stitch. So it makes these little blocks, rectangular blocks of stitches. And I've just done two colours here so you can see what they look like next to each other. So I'll show you how to do this stitch. So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up, but you can start at the top and work your way down, it doesn't matter. And it consists of 4 stitches, so a short one, 2 longer ones and a short one. They all go diagonally across the grain of the fabric. So I'm going to put the little short one in first, and I'm counting the holes. So the first short stitch is 2 holes. So I've come up in the first diagonally across the grain of the fabric down into 2, so that's 1, 2 holes. Now you need to work up the side now of the stitch to make the block don't come over here, because you won't end up with a rectangle, you'll end up going off over here somewhere. So we're working upwards, so straight above that first stitch, and this one will be 3 holes across the diagonal, so 1, 2, 3. I'm putting this next to this row, so these will share a hole here, and then we keep working up the side here. So this is the second lot of 3 holes, so 1, 2, 3, and then we finish with a little 2-hole stitch in the corner. So don't keep going up. If you keep going up, we'll get a satin stitch, so make sure you stop and finish the block off, which is the little 2-hole. So now I'm coming across to the left now, so we're kind of going across the top of that stitch. There's the little 2-hole. So that's all there is to it. So short one, 2 long ones and a short one. Just watch you keep this shape. So I'll do that again. So we start with the corner one. If you're working from the top down, you still start with the corner one, 2 longs and a corner one. So that doesn't matter which. So 2 holes, 1, 2. That shares the whole of the top row of holes of this stitch here. So don't leave any gaps between. Then the 2 longer stitches. So we go up the side. And that goes 1, 2, 3 holes, another one of those, keep working up the side here, don't go over there, upwards, and that goes 1, 2, 3, and then we finish it with a little 2-hole stitch in the corner. That will finish it off, so don't forget to do that. So I'll work one more, so 1, 2 holes, then the 2 3-hole stitches, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, finish it with a little corner stitch with the 2 holes to get the blocks. Now just a quick word about this stitch, because it's one of those canvas stitches that you can use in lots of different ways. So the actual stitches are all going diagonally, so if you wanted to have a diagonal pattern, you could change your colours across the diagonal. I've worked the colours down, but you could work them across and have diagonal stitches. You can also have vertical stitches by just changing the colour in each row, and you could do the same horizontally. You could work them all the same colour that way. So even though all the individual stitches are going diagonally, the pattern can also be used horizontally and vertically. So a really good stitch actually, because you've got all different directions as an option if you want. So I'll just go back down the other way. So the corner one first, that's the 2 holes. Now you're going across the top for this one. 1, 2, 3. Now we're working down the shape to get our rectangle, so I'm coming underneath that corner one. 1, 2, 3. And then the little corner one just to finish it off, and you can see that block there. And then you can work the rest in the same way. So the corner ones, 2 middle ones. You'll notice I'm coming up where possible in the open canvas and taking my needle down in the hole that's already got a stitch in it. This pushes the thread through to the back. Can't do that on the first stitch because they've both got a stitch in them, so I'll do that one that way. And then I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you can think carefully about how you use your colours for this stitch, and that will give you the direction changes, or you can just fill it all in the same colour and have a nice block filling. Quite a nice quick easy stitch. Don't forget to check out the condensed cashmere stitch video as well to give you a slight variation on this, but this one just cashmere.